Hello everyone, welcome back to General Hospital *. This week, we're diving into one of the most emotional storylines in recent memory. The sudden death of Sam McCall. Sam's passing has sent shockwaves through her family and friends, leaving them struggling to figure out what's next for her children and their lives. With everyone mourning and tensions rising, the fate of her kids, Scout and Danny, hangs in the balance. Who will step up to take care of them? And what new family dynamics will emerge from the heartbreak? Let's get into it. The aftermath of Sam's death. The loss of Sam McCall has shattered the lives of those closest to her. Dante, Sam's partner, is particularly devastated. He shared a home with Sam and had been helping her raise her two children, Scout and Danny, as well as his son Rocco from a previous relationship. Sam's penthouse had become a sanctuary for their blended family, a place where Dante and Sam's lives merged. Now that home feels empty without her presence. As everyone processes the devastating news, Dante makes a difficult decision. He decides to temporarily move into the Quartermaines mansion, where his mother, Olivia Falconeri, is married to Ned Quartermaine. This move is about more than just finding a place to stay. It's about surrounding the kids with as much family support as possible during this unimaginable time. The sprawling Quartermaines mansion becomes a temporary refuge, filled with people eager to provide comfort and stability for Sam's children. Drew Quartermaine's struggle. Drew Quartermaine, who is Scout's biological father, has his own struggles to face. Although he's been back in Scout's life for some time, he's never had to raise her on his own. Drew has often admitted to himself that he's clueless when it comes to parenting, and now, with the added weight of Sam's death, he feels even more unsure about his ability to step up as a father. Aiding to Drew's dilemma is his recent campaign for Congress. Drew has become heavily invested in his political career, and he's aware of the scrutiny he'll face as he tries to balance his responsibilities as a candidate and as a parent. He knows the optics aren't great. A politician too busy with his career to care for his own daughter. But at the same time, he feels unprepared and fears failing Scout. Jason Morgan's dilemma. Sam's oldest child, Danny, is the son of Jason Morgan. Jason and Drew may be twins, but they lead very different lives. Jason has spent years working for Sonny Corinthos, a powerful mobster in Port Charles, and his dangerous lifestyle has always worried Sam. For this reason, Sam had tried to keep some distance between Jason and Danny, even though Danny loves his father dearly. Now Jason faces a gut-wrenching choice. Should he take Danny in, despite the constant danger surrounding him? Sam would have wanted Jason to think of Danny's safety first, but Jason's paternal instincts are pushing him to be there for his son. While he's always been in Danny's life from a distance, taking on full responsibility is a different story. Jason knows that raising Danny means exposing him to risks he can't fully control, and yet he's determined to be the father Danny needs. Amidst all the uncertainty, Alexis Davis, Sam's mother, steps forward with her own proposal. She believes that Danny and Scout should live with her. Alexis has always been close with her grandchildren, and she knows how much Sam loved her kids. She feels strongly that she could provide a safe and stable environment for them, free from the risks associated with both Jason's and Drew's lives. Alexis's offer isn't without complications. Jason is more open to the idea than Drew, as he understands the dangers of his lifestyle. But Drew feels differently. He worries that if he allows Alexis to take custody of Scout, it could hurt his public image and make him look irresponsible. Drew fears that his decision could be scrutinized by voters, casting him as a father who has shirked his responsibilities in favor of his career. Yet Drew also recognizes that Alexis is a capable, loving grandmother who has been a stable presence in Scout's life. He's torn between his desire to be there for his daughter and his fear that he's not equipped to raise her on his own. Family tensions rise at the Quartermaine mansion. As the family grapples with these difficult choices, tensions in the Quartermaine mansion rise. Olivia and Ned try to support Dante, who is dealing with his own grief while attempting to comfort the children. Meanwhile, Drew and Jason, two brothers with a complex history, find themselves at odds once again. One evening, a heated argument breaks out between Drew and Jason. Jason is willing to let Alexis take in Danny and Scout if it means keeping them safe, but Drew accuses him of trying to distance himself from his responsibilities. Jason, in turn, reminds Drew that Scout's safety should come before anything else, including his political signing up for Drew. Jason questions. Raising Scout isn't just about putting on a good face for the public. It's about being there for her, even when it's hard. Drew fires back. You don't think I know that. I'm trying to do what's right for her. But maybe you should think twice about the life you lead before you judge anyone else. Their argument is interrupted by Olivia, who reminds them that this isn't the time to let their rivalry take over. She urges them to think about what Sam would have wanted, and most importantly, what's best for Scout and Danny. Scout and Danny's perspective. Meanwhile, Scout and Danny are struggling to make sense of everything. Danny, being a little older, is more aware of what's happening. He's heartbroken over his mother's death and confused by all the discussions happening around him. He's overheard bits and pieces about his living arrangements and is scared of being separated from his family. Scout, on the other hand, is too young to fully understand the situation. She clings to Dante, Jason, and Drew, feeling comforted by their presence, but also sensing the sadness and tension surrounding her. A heartfelt conversation between Jason and Alexis. In a quiet moment, Jason and Alexis sit down to discuss the future of Danny and Scout. Alexis is direct, expressing her desire to take in the children and give them the stability they need. Jason listens carefully, torn between his love for Danny and his understanding of Alexis's position. Alexis begins, I know you love Danny, but you have to think about what's best for him, not just what you want. I can give him a home where he doesn't have to worry about constant danger. Sam would have wanted that. Jason nods, visibly pained by the truth of her words. I know Alexis. I want him to be safe. I want him to have a normal life, something I can't give him. Alexis reaches out, placing a hand on Jason's shoulder. I'm not trying to take him away from you. I just want him to have a chance at the kind of life Sam dreamed for him. The two share a moment of mutual understanding, both realizing that their love for Danny and Scout is ultimately what will guide them through this difficult decision. Dante's role as a father figure. Dante, who has already been a father figure to Scout and Danny during his time with Sam, finds himself wrestling with his own sense of responsibility. He's been there through the day-to-day routines, helping with homework, sharing family dinners, and putting the kids to bed. He worries that his move to the Quartermaine mansion is only temporary and wonders what his future role in their lives will be. Dante decides to meet with Jason and Drew separately, expressing his desire to stay in the kids' lives regardless of where they end up. He assures both men that his relationship with the kids isn't about replacing them, but about giving Scout and Danny as much love and support as possible. You both are their fathers in every way that matters, Dante says. But I want to be there for them too, for Sam's sake. She would want us all to put our differences aside and make sure her kids are okay. Reaching a decision. After weeks of heart-wrenching discussions, the family comes to a compromise. Danny will stay with Alexis, with Jason visiting frequently to stay involved in his life. Scout will remain at the Quartermaine mansion with Drew, but Alexis will play an active role, helping him navigate the challenges of fatherhood. Dante will continue to be a steady presence, spending time with the kids and providing support as they navigate life without their mother. In the end, the tragedy of Sam's death brings her family together in unexpected ways. Although there are disagreements and moments of tension, everyone recognizes that their love for Scout and Danny is what truly matters. With Alexis, Jason, Drew, and Dante all playing a role, the children have a support system that honors Sam's memory and gives them a stable future. Moving forward. As life in Port Charles continues, Sam's family begins to heal. Each of them knows they'll face challenges, but they're determined to support each other and keep Sam's memory alive for her children. Scout and Danny may grow up without their mother, but they'll have a family that loves them, just as Sam would have wanted. In Port Charles, where drama is never far, one family has found a way to come together in the wake of loss, proving that love and unity can be found even in the most trying times. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all your General Hospital spoilers, updates, and more emotional storylines. Stay tuned because anything can happen in Port Charles, and you won't want to miss a moment.